A year and a half ago, I was standing in the streets of Hong Kong, watching as a group of some of the bravest people I've ever seen stared down the forces of communist wrath. I met and interviewed these young people, barely old enough to buy a drink, and talked to them about their tragic, doomed struggle against Beijing, trying to hold on to the Hong Kong they knew and loved. China made great use of this pandemic, which came from Wuhan, and it's not racist to say that. They cracked down on Hong Kong and brought these freedom-minded young people to their knees. And all the while, American interests, from the NBA to Apple to Google to the Biden family, were happy to look the other way. You know all about the Disney Corporation's abundant ties, the worst aspects of the Chinese regime. Meanwhile, Agnes Chow, the beautiful 23-year-old whose supporters call her the real Mulan, was willing to go to prison for her beliefs. A simple, straightforward idea that people are born with the right to be free. As a child of the 80s, I grew up seeing one movie after another where the Soviet Union was rightly depicted as an evil empire. The Russians were bent on world domination, and time and again on the silver screen, Americans would fight back against them. Where are such depictions of China today? The Chinese Communist Party subjugates its people. It has embarked on a mission of genocide against the Uyghur Muslims. It threatens Taiwan. It hacks our government. It is a malevolent force in the world that humiliates our feckless bureaucrats by invoking the same arguments as critical race theorists. These are deeply evil people who make the perfect villains. But Hollywood doesn't show us that. Instead, they take the Taiwan flag off the Top Gun jacket. They depict China as a beneficent friend in movies like The Martian. Even pro-American directors like Michael Bay are compromised by trying to appeal to the Chinese market. What this generation sees on the screen matters. The culture wars are real. But when it comes to China, it feels like only one nation is fighting them.